Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a bowl koozie. This is very helpful if to use in the microwave or to save the countertops or something. If it is your countertops are delicate or something, it helps your hands too to when you're holding a very warm or hot or cold uh, stuff in that bowl. If you have an exact same size for every bowl, it's easier. So this one, for this one, I measured the bowl from upside down. I put the bowl upside down and measured it from end to end in the middle, and which was like 10 inches. So but I'm adding 2 more inches. One little bit goes into the for the seam elements, and the rest of it is like I need it, like, because when you put the interfacing, it's bulky. You'll understand when you stitch it. I didn't want it to be too short. I want to be almost even length of the ball all around. So this is one of the style I'm showing you. This is how you make. I can show you lot more soon. So here for this we need to do little math, because this is 10 inches plus we are taking 2 inches. It is 12 inches. It is the width I took, the measurement I took is a diagonal measurement. It is not one side measurement, but we are taking a square piece here. I have a leftover Christmas fabric with me, 2 pieces. I took 2 pieces, put them, I'm trimming all around. So the math is like, when your diagonal line is for a square is 12 inches, what is the side of it? All the sides are equal. So the side of it will be coming around like 8.64 or something. I calculated it, but I just want to take a round figure of 9. A little bit more, it doesn't really bothers me. So matters actually. So go ahead. I went ahead and took 9 inches. So I made sure all the 4 sides are 9 inches. So that's how I cut my both the pieces. We need 2 pieces of the fabric. You can do any scrap material or anything you have. Sometimes you can quilt all those scrap materials together and do that too. It's up to you how you want to do it. It's a very easy project, and I picked this Christmas scrap I have because if I make this bowl, I needed to show it to you. I made this bowl. If I don't want to use it, I can gift it to somebody if I don't need it. And it's a nice Christmas gift actually. You can make a lot of them ahead of time and give at Christmas time. People will love it because it's useful and daily use. It is people use microwave a lot. So you put it in the microwave and put a bowl inside. Any spills or anything is going to fall in there. That's one way of using it. Another one is taking in and out of the microwave. It is easier, without burning your hands. So yeah, this is 9 inches all around, and diagonally it is 12 inches, little over 12 inches short. It won't be much difference anyway. So always take an interfacing. There are several different interfacings you can get. I took a leftover piece from a quilt batting. So I have a lot of those. So I just thought, why not? I took it is pure cotton. So another one is you can take that heat resistant interfacing also you can get. But that is a little too expensive. I don't want to do it for this small projects, which when I can manage it with this one. I'm taking 2 layers of it because each side will get one. See, observe closely. I'm cutting the edges like that. Not edges, actually, in the middle of the side of the square. I forgot to tell you one more thing. This interfacing is always a ½ inch less than the original fabric we took all around, ½ inch less. So that is, we need to leave some for seams, otherwise it gets too bulky and doesn't look good. And so, and this cutting also I'm doing it because of that reason, where I'm going to stitch on the fabric. I'm not cutting the fabric, I'm just cutting the interfacing. So where I have to stitch in the fabric, so when you stitch with the interfacing, it's going to be bulky there. So you just want you don't want all that bulk over there, because when you're making it these kind of things, it doesn't give a nice look over there if it is too bulky and it's taking all sides won't look even. So I just chopped that part, then I put it on placed it on the fabric on the wrong side. Put the fabric right side down, wrong side up, and place this interfacing on the top of it evenly. If you take a fusible interface, like you can iron it and it fixes to the, it gets sticks to the fabric and it won't move. But if you're not using a fusible interfacing, like I am doing right now, you better pin them like when you're doing. I just showed you how those two go together when we are stitching. So now what we need to do is pin those part, like the part we cut it on the fabric, on the interfacing. We need to make sure it's pinned all around so we can stitch that part on the fabric, avoiding the interface. So closely watch it, like how I'm pinning it. Pinning is very important because if you don't pin, it slips. Both the pieces, we have two pieces, so they are not stuck together. It's going to slip. If you take a if you got a fusible one, then you don't have to worry about that part. So after I made this koozies with this pure cotton batting left over from the my quilting projects, I really loved it. I would use. I don't want to use any heat resistant. This is good enough for the heat we have. You just use these. These are better. And see, I sewed both of them and showing how I'm going to put them and pin them again. So with the right sides together, pin them all around. I better start in the middle where you stitch that little notch over there, making sure both sides meets correctly on the same area, and pin them, like making sure each flaps those go on each side, so they both don't go on one side. So again, this is to avoid the bulk. If they both go on one side, it's going to be bulky on one side, it's flat on another side. So pin all around and leave a little bit apart, like I shown you, like between the notch and corner. Leave a little bit. Never leave it on the corner. You need to come down a little bit because it's going to mess the whole look of that. So let it turn in the corner and take few stitches and stop there. Always back stitch and lock your stitches when you start and end it. So leaving that little opening there, like up a couple of inches or 2-3 inches is enough. That you cannot get more than that. This is a small item. So when you are starting the stitch all around, you back stitch and lock the stitch there, and go all around and come back and back stitch and lock the seam there. So that way, when you're taking inside out, it won't tear off, the stitches won't come out. So, and also once you are done that and stitch it, chopping the corners is very important to avoid the bulk. So now you snip all those corners. Make sure all the pins are taken out, and snip all those corners, any threads hanging, just snip those too. And yeah, I'm cutting a thread over there. Just take inside out. Always use a chopstick or something to push the seams all around. Don't push it too hard, the seams will break, and the fabric also makes holes in there. So just gently push. First time when I'm taking it out, I'm using my finger to push the seam out, but you still have to use a craft stick or like a chopstick or something like that. The craft stick, like a ice cream stick or something like that, or a chopstick, like gently push it, like evenly, so all the seams come out, all the fabric evenly shows outside. When you are watching in the video, it might look you're pushing it too hard, but it is not. Like I was not doing that. I gently push it all the time, like never push it too hard, so there will be a hole over there. So that's how it is. Like, and also make sure iron it now. Ironing is very important when you start the project. Every step of it, ironing is very important. That way any wrinkles won't be like soon over, and it's going to be uneven everywhere. So when you're ironing, make sure those two edges, the opening part, like the two edges are folded properly inside, and the batting is adjusted there, so that you can top stitch. When you top stitch, it won't look any bulky or unevenness over there. So yeah, it looks good. See, I ironed it. Now that's how I folded it. Now I'm going to top stitch all around. Just don't stop stitch at just the opening part. It doesn't look good. You want an even look all around, professional look. You just go ahead and stitch all around. It kind of secures the extra protection, and also it looks good. That's it. That's the koozie I made. Look at that, ball is sitting nicely in there. I can make more with the different patterns and all that and show you. Please subscribe my channel. I'll be posting more of these. If you like it, please like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you liked my video. Thank you.